kind of a sweet treat, but mixed with a classic dish this morning. It's a classic twist on a new dish.
You are right. We've got Chef Jonathan in the kitchen. You know him, you love him, we know and love him. Now we're talking chicken and waffles today, but you took it to the next level.
To the next level. So you always have to figure out how to elevate and change things. So we're gonna do a beer battered chicken and a red velvet waffle.
I am so excited. Now where did you get this inspiration from?
So I saw it, I watch a lot of just TV. I see a lot of things. I try a lot of different people's foods, and so I think I saw this and I said, you know what, I need to do that, and I did. Took some time to figure it out, but we got it going now.
And it looks delicious. Something that I love about you and your meals is that it's, like you said, it's all about elevate. So we can take like typical, say, spaghetti or something and even make it something even greater. And it's kind of, cooking is an art. And
you know, it's one of those things where you really have to have that love for it, because it can become frustrating and challenging. Right. But if you have that love and just really put that into your food, I think it shows. I think it even conveys in the flavor as well.
You're right. Now it looks like, are we working on the waffle now?
So we're working on the waffle. So we're going to start with our dry ingredients, and then we'll do our wet ingredients. So we have our flour, sugar, cocoa powder, salt, baking powder, all that good stuff. So we're going to mix all of our dry ingredients first, and then we'll move on to our wet ingredients. Yeah. And then we'll mix it all together.
Now, we were talking earlier, y'all, if you don't know, here's a spoiler alert. Red velvet is just chocolate with red food coloring, right?
If you didn't know, because I mean, I've had some people are like, oh, I knew that, but I have a lot of people who didn't know that red velvet is just chocolate and red food coloring.
So if you don't like chocolate cake, you probably don't like red velvet cake. But if you say you prefer one over the other, we know you're telling a story.
However, we'll change your mind, especially once we put that sauce on it.
Yeah, it's a secret sauce on there.
Sauce.
So we can't tell you about it right now, but I can eat it, so I'm looking forward to that.
Exactly.
Now, we've got our dry ingredients in there, mixing those up really good. We want to talk about the wet ingredients for a second.
Now, our wet ingredients, so we're going to just do some egg, we're going to do some vanilla. So I was showing Joe earlier, and I was telling you that vanilla paste, a lot of people use vanilla extract, but that vanilla bean paste is really good. It's a thicker paste, but it adds so much depth of flavor.
Yeah, so keep that in mind next time you're making something with some vanilla. I've never even heard of vanilla paste. I just automatically think vanilla extract when it calls for something like that.
And it's just a really thick paste, but it's really good. And you can see the vanilla bean. You see all the little dots in there? So that's it's going to add just a better flavor to it.
We are so looking forward to this, y'all. So when we're done with the eggs and the vanilla paste, what do we add next?
So then we're going to add our food coloring, our buttermilk. So, because we're going to make some buttermilk waffles. So our buttermilk, our next egg, we have some melted butter that's kind of been cooled. So we'll add that to the mix.
Delicious.
And then we're gonna add, and then we'll incorporate everything together.
Oh, we're looking forward to that. I'm so looking forward to this waffle. I love waffles. I've never had a red velvet one, so this will be a first. Also, I'm excited to learn how to make fried chicken from you.
Yes, we're gonna make that happen too.
Keep that in mind. We'll be right back with Chef Jonathan. Jeff.
Hey, all right. Welcome back into the Studio 10 kitchen. We are here with Chef Jonathan. How cute was that over there?
It was. Oh my goodness. It was just too cute.
Great stuff. Hey, we've got some great stuff cooking in the kitchen too. We're working on your special chicken and waffles. In the first segment, you were telling us about how red velvet waffles are actually chocolate based, correct?
Yes, they are. So basically, you're just making a chocolate batter with cocoa powder, real cocoa powder, and then you add your red food coloring to get that red velvet color.
Very cool stuff there. So I like that waffle maker you got going on as well too. So you're going to work on that, but you also have to talk about this chicken when you get done with that. So tell me about your special batter here that you've been working on for this fried chicken.
So this batter here is just it's flour base, and then you season it. So you can use like chicken batter, or chicken fry, or something like that, and then you just want to add to it. So we have our batter going. So this is going to be our dry and then our wet. And so we have a couple things. I like to use smoked salt, white pepper, and some Cajun seasoning.
Ah, okay.
And so we'll just
smoked salt.
Smoked salt.
I don't think smoked. Is that smoked pepper, smoked salt, or smoked pepper?
Smoked salt.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, it's good too. It has a smoky flavor to it.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they smoke the salt before they bottle it up.
It makes sense, doesn't it? And then you've got that special Cajun seasoning as well too. I tried that out a little bit. That's some great stuff.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. So, we're just seasoning both of those things there. And then we have, I really like this. I had it, actually I saw it a while ago, but we have this Southern Pecan by Lazy Magnolia, but it's a really good, I think, beer to use for beer batter. I use it all the time. So you'll just add about a cup, and then this is going to make your batter.
And then when we talk about beer batter and things like that, the alcohol content in it bakes out, correct?
Yeah, it will, because once we fry it, so you're not going to be like, oh, I hate beer, I'm going to have a beer.
Yeah.
It just gives it that depth of flavor.
Well, you talk about all the things that go into all the hops and seasonings that go into beer. It really does add a lot of flavor to it.
It doesn't.
So you're making your wet and your dry there. What happened, man?
I don't know. We broke apart.
So tell us a little bit about what Chef Jonathan has had going on lately. I see we were talking about a celebration of culture brunch coming up.
Yeah, so we had the celebration of culture dinner, and then now we have a brunch coming up. So we're going to be doing a brunch that just celebrates different cultures and just different food and flavors, and it's just going to be amazing. So we're going to have some it's a high-end brunch. So we're going to have shrimp and grits, chicken and waffles.
Man.
We'll have just a lot of.
Is that number correct? $30 for all that?
Yep, $30.
What?
$30 for, it's going to be good.
Wow, $30 is a crazy price for that level of quality food. How can folks sign up if they want to come on out and participate?
So there is a Eventbrite page that is set up.
Okay.
So you can go to that Eventbrite page. I think we have the link for it.
Yeah, we can post that on our website.
Yeah, and it's on, and we also have that same link on my Facebook page.
Okay.
So it's at Chef Jonathan Facebook, and then you can go there and check it out.
All right, so let me see how you do this here real quick before we go.
Yeah, so we're just going to...
So you're doing the wet first.
The wet first.
And then you put the dry after.
So the wet, and then we're just going to...
You know I'm trying to learn stuff.
I know. I know you're going to do it.
I'm watching. I'm always watching.
And then we're just going to coat it in the dry because I wanted to get that crispy look to it. And then you just drop it right in.
Guys, I had the pleasure of going to Jonathan's Celebration of Culture dinner that he referenced a short time ago. It was absolutely incredible, phenomenal food, a great setting. So check it out. Go to Eventbrite, sign up for that if you would like. Only $30 on March 28th. Going to be fantastic food. We'll let you start frying some more of this chicken. When we come back, we'll put it all together.
Exactly.
All right, sounds good. Michael Chelsea. We are back with Chef Jonathan working on chicken and waffles. Everybody in the studio has been talking, waiting for this moment when we're getting them finalized.
Yeah, so we got waffles done.
Red velvet waffles.
Red velvet waffles. We got our beer battered fried chicken. So we're going to put this thing together and make it happen.
Let's do that.
Magic.
Hey, so while you're working on that and putting it together, we were talking about your Celebration of Culture brunch on March 28th. Tickets only $30. You can find that on Eventbrite, but you wanted to point out that you don't profit much from this. A lot of it goes back, and that's what you've been doing with these. Tell us about that.
So we don't make any, so a lot of times people are doing events and it's always for profit, but basically almost all of it goes back to feeding families. So the one that you attended, we were actually able to feed 3 families.
That's awesome.
With that money. One was a family of, I want to say 4. Actually a family of 5, and we fed them for the whole week. It was meal prep meals already put together, made, so all they had to do was just pop it in the microwave and or oven, because some of them were like casseroles and stuff. And so it just was amazing, and to be able to take that to them and them experience that was awesome.
That's so great. and you posted some thoughts on that and stuff on social media, so we knew where it was going, and it was really cool to have that opportunity to give back to them. And that's kind of at the core of it all, is you're putting your heart into it, your passion into it, and giving back to people.
Exactly. I want people to be able to experience amazing food, but also be able to help people who are in need. And some of these people are people you would never think needed anything. You would think they just got it all together. But it's awesome.
All right, man.
So,
I'm gonna go ahead, do your thing. Chelsea's trying to come in here too.
She's trying to slide.
She's trying to slide on in.
Hey, fellas.
So I've not tried your red velvet waffles before. I know they're all supposed to go together, but for the sake of
No, it's good. I gotta try the chicken.
wow, that's legit.
That's good stuff.
This
right
is
there.
so good, y'all.
This chicken.
It's different than just regular fried chicken.
It's so crispy
Fine, I'll
and
try some of the
crunchy.
chicken too.
Do you hear that crunch? Isn't that so good? Woo, y'all.
That's good stuff.
I think that's the best fried chicken I've ever had.
Like, honestly.
Well, you know we come through and we gonna make it happen.
That's awesome. Y'all, you got to have Chef Jonathan's food. You don't want to miss it. Check out the Celebration of Culture, March 28th. We're going to celebrate right here in the studio by eating. We'll be back with more Studio 10 after this. Great job, Jonathan. Thanks so much,
Thanks,
man.
Appreciate it.